Well, welcome back to Maggie and Macha. Thanks for being here. It's been a while, but we're back, and I think that you're going to enjoy the ending of this video very much. Today we're going to be talking about mangoes. So here you see our smaller of our two mango trees. Actually, we have a third, but it doesn't produce very well. And you can see it's laden with fruit from bottom to top, top to bottom. And as it is, people often stop by asking for mangoes. And so our gardener, Vincent, spends a lot of time going around and picking mangoes from our trees and handing them out to people. You'll see people throughout the compound trying to get mangoes from various trees that are there. And they'll come through, see some mangoes, pluck them. It's kind of like what we would say raspberry bushes in the U.S., where they're along the path. Here in Livingston, this boy is just along the main road trying to get a mango out of the trees. These trees line the main road, so people are free to get them. This is my group of parents and grandparents that do therapy. And the one in the tree is my helper, and she's 8 months pregnant and was telling me that she was tired. But when it came to getting mangoes, she had all the energy in the world. We were just laughing at her. Then again, when our daughter came, she tried her hand at getting mangoes out of our big tree, and she did pretty well. Unfortunately, a lot of times people just come in and help themselves to the mangoes, which sometimes can get a little old, but most of the time they ask. We did have to collect all the mangoes off of the tree because people were starting to break the fence to get in. So we collected all the mangoes, and then Vincent and I took them to what is called the fires, or where the patients' families stay, and they camp in this area. And so we decided to give them out there. People were free to come and collect as many as they wanted to. And of course, some of the bedsiders were still with their patients, so not everybody was there. Yes, we do have stray dogs. And so we were hoping that they would also share with others. And it all went well, and at one point he decided to dump the bag, and that was just fun.
Good morning, how are you? You're welcome.
As you can see, it was a bit chaotic, but it was really fun. I try not to do these kinds of things too often because it just perpetuates, the white man giving something to the people there. So anyway, one day we went to Livingston, and we stayed at a wonderful lodge called Faulty Towers. And on this particular day, there were tons of green mangoes on the ground, and we were told to park somewhere in the back because they were in the process of taking every mango out of the tree. So even though these trees are super old and tall, and I guess it would be dangerous to be that high up, these guys were way up there. You can see them at the top, working on getting every single mango down. Of course, these mangoes are pretty far up high in the tree, and so it's pretty dangerous if they fall on your head. You have to be careful. So we had to stay away from certain paths, and they just collected these green mangoes. They're not ready to be eaten. And so I was curious as to why this was, that they wouldn't leave them in the tree to ripen. And of course, when you're staying there, you can hear mangoes falling on your lodging, and you just ignore it because you know that it's the season and they periodically fall out of the tree and land on your roof, and that's okay. But you can see all these mangoes are being collected. So I don't know if you know why and what they're going to use them for, but I was curious as well. As you can see, this is a beautiful place to stay, and there's a pool. So here they were working on those trees across on the other side. So of course we had to stay away from that side of the pool. And that one almost hit him. So he had to be careful every time he was doing it. So we asked them why they were collecting these mangoes, and they eventually told us that it was because of the fruit bats. So when there are fruit bats around, they enjoy eating the mangoes. So they purposely collect all these mangoes before they are ripe, and they collect them and put them in sacks because, as you can see, the marks on the walls, that's from the guano from the fruit bats, and then they have to clean it off, or even worse, have to paint the walls because it's really difficult to get off. So they go around for about 3 or 4 days collecting mangoes. You can see them in a pile here. Then they put them in a bag. They are given these bags to collect the mangoes. And then he was saying that the next Monday, somebody was coming to collect them, and they would give them to the elephants to enjoy. So I'm sure the elephants were very happy that the mangoes were being collected and that they then could enjoy them. I, of course, always enjoy seeing the elephants. It never gets old, and this is just a wonder to see. Oh, look at the little baby, and his older teenage brother or sister is protecting him from us. There's some more little ones, teenagers, coming along with the family. So, of course, we enjoy mangoes as well. Sometimes we freeze them so that we can enjoy them year-round, and they are just delicious. Well, thanks for watching. I don't know what this plant is. If you know what it is, please comment down below in the comments, because I really don't know what it is, but it comes out as soon as the rains start. So if you know, please let me know, and please subscribe and follow. Thanks. Bye.